If you share your workbook with other people, you might want to keep track of what changes have been made and who made those changes. Well, we can do that very easily in Excel. Make sure you're on the Review tab here, and then come along here to the section that says Changes, and select the button that says Track Changes. Now, select this option that says Highlight Changes, and you get this little box popping up, and you want to actually put a tick in this top option here, which is Track Changes while editing, and it will also share your workbook. And you can also select these options if you want, when, who, and where, and put a tick in this box if you want to highlight the changes on screen, and then click OK. And now Excel will prompt you to save the workbook. Click OK again. So now that we've activated the tracking feature, when we go and edit a cell, so for example if I type something in here, Excel will now mark up that cell as being edited. So when I now hover over that cell, I get this little pop-up here which tells me when it was changed and what the change was. So if I put a number in here, again Excel has marked up that cell, hover over it, and it tells us when the change was made and exactly what the change was. You also have this Share Workbook option under the Changes section, and this allows multiple users to work in the workbook at the same time. So here we have an option here, allow changes by more than one user at the same time. This also allows workbook merging, and then on the advanced section we have various options here which we can set as well. Excel will also give us the option to accept or reject any changes that we've made. So I've made a few changes here. Here's one of them, and we can see that Excel has highlighted that cell. So now make sure I'm still on the Review tab, come along to the Changes section and select the option that says Track Changes, and then select the option that says Accept Reject Changes. And you'll now be asked to save the workbook. I'll click OK. And you get this little box up here, and if I select the down arrow here, it gives me the option about selecting which changes. Got a date option, I can select it from a certain date, so I'll click OK here, and now it tells me the actual changes that have been made. For instance, this was changed here to this new word, and I could accept it at this point or reject it. I could accept all changes or reject all changes. So what I'll do is I'll reject it, and now it moves to the next cell where there's a change, which was here. Brings it up in a little box here. Again, I'll reject this one as well, and also this one I can reject. In this case I think I'll actually accept this one. So that's how we can use the reject or accept changes option. If you want to turn off the track changes feature, make sure you're on the Review tab again, come along to the Changes section and click on the Track Changes button and select Highlight Changes, and then you want to deselect this top option here which says Track Changes while editing, and then click OK. And now it says this action will remove the workbook from shared use. The change history will be erased. Click Yes, and it's done. You can add a comment to a cell to give yourself or to give others some more information about that cell. So for example, if I click on a cell here and make sure you're on the Review tab and come along to the comment section here and select this one that says New Comment, and you'll get a little space here now for typing a comment. So just type a comment in and then just move away from the cell, and Excel will put a little sort of red mark here at the top right of the cell, and that tells you that there's a comment there, and if you just hover over it you'll see what the comment is that you entered. Alternatively, you could just right click on a cell and then select Insert Comment, Now if you want to remove that comment that you entered, just select that cell and then come up to the comment section and select delete, and that will remove that comment. If you want to see all the comments that you've entered in the worksheet, just come up to the comments area here and select the option that says show all comments, and all your comments that you've entered will be shown. To take this option off, just click the button again and you don't get to see the comments anymore.